Come on. Come on. Almost there. Got it.
Okay. The sleeping draught prepared in their drink should have rendered them unconscious by this point. The Duke assured me they drank every last drop. The surrounding grounds are empty, and every servant has been kept far away from this side of the manor. I should still be cautious. The Duke said that no one has been successful yet, but he wouldn't allude as to the reason why. I just hope the lack of information won't impede my own success. This seems all too easy, especially when all the others failed. What is the Duke not telling me? Too late to turn back now. Just one strike, one kill, no struggle, and it'll all be over. Wait. What? It's just a mannequin head and pillows. Where are they? Where's the target? Well, there you are. Drop the dagger? I think not. I would be a fool to disarm myself, especially since you might run me through. I guess the sleeping draught didn't work after all. You didn't drink any of it. I can see that. If you've survived more than 6 attempts on your life, I should have assumed that you would be a difficult target. Oh, I've gotten the closest. Well, I'll take that as the highest of compliments. So, what happens now? No. As I said before, I would be a fool to drop my dagger. How about this? If you lower your weapon, we can talk about this like civilized folk? Wrong move, noble. Looks like I've drawn first blood. Tell me, what's your next move? Nice try, but I'm not letting you escape that easily. Oh. You think just because you have reach, that means I can't get close? Oh, my dear. You shouldn't underestimate your opponent. Got you. I've got you pinned to the floor. My dagger's so close to your heart. There's nothing you can do now. It was a fun fight, but it's time for you to die. How do you know that name? Hardly anyone alive knows me by that name. No, wait. It can't be. Mouse? It can't be you. You look completely different. You never told me you were a noble. Holy shit, Mouse, I almost killed you. Here, let me help you up. Good gods. Mouse, I can't believe it. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Gods, I didn't think I'd ever hear the name Crow again. We haven't used that since we were kids. Yes, right. I did just try to disembowel you. You don't have... You don't happen to have a healing potion, do you? Look, I don't heal people. I kill people for a living, so I'm not going to have any on me. I'm also good enough at my job to not need one myself. You know? Sneak in when they least suspect it, stab them, and then I leave. Very little time for them to typically fight back or damage me in any way. Well, that's that taken care of. No harm, no foul. Oh, damn. That too. Well, I'll just buy you another set of night clothes to replace the one you're wearing. Oh, I definitely can't afford it. No worries there, my dear. But in the meantime, you should probably change. You wouldn't want to be indecent in front of an old friend, now would you? So, have you been? Well, besides the numerous attempts on your life, I'm surprised you lived this long. Oh, come on. You earned the nickname. Mouse. From me always having to defend you from the other kids picking on you, you literally would squeak in fear. Oh, really? You thought you could defend yourself? I didn't need to be there? Well, no, I didn't have to be there. But I particularly didn't want to pick up your beaten body off the ground and nurse your wounds. It was easier just to take care of anyone who tried to bully you myself. Are you decent now? Wonderful. Now how about you tell me... wow. I mean, you look great. That's fair, I guess. You wouldn't want to be in night clothes when you have a guest over. The noble look suits you well. Much better than you used to be. You've definitely changed since we last met. What do I mean? Oh, all I remember is a scrawny little kid who wanted to be my friend. Even when the other kids were scared of me. I'm glad you weren't scared of me. I've missed you so much, Mouse. Well, we should do something to celebrate this heartfelt reunion. And not me killing you, of course. How about some wine? I know you nobles keep some in your quarters for, entertainment purposes? Well, my bad. Damn, I should have thrown something else at you instead. You don't happen to have any more stashed away, do you? Perfect. Here, my dear. Allow me. One for you and one for me. Cheers, Mouse. The childhood friends reuniting once again. Damn, that's good wine. You treat your guests so well. So, care to explain what you've been up to these last 7 years? And how are you a noble? Last I remember, you were one of the street rats like me. Wait. You weren't actually a street rat. So you were sneaking out of your family manor, avoiding your lessons and parents, just to disguise yourself and rub shoulders with filthy street urchins. But why in the world would you do that, huh? Oh, come on. Being a noble couldn't have been that boring. I can't blame you there. I can see why all that could be a lot on a kid. Especially with you, so how did you sneak out? Impressive. Maybe I should recruit you if you can still do things like that. We should be partners in crime together. So, now that I know what you were, are, can you tell me why you stopped coming around? To be honest, I was a little heartbroken when I realized I wasn't going to see you again. So your parents caught you trying to sneak out one day, and they just decided to completely uproot the whole court and leave. Don't sound like very good parents to me. Well, I don't think either of us had the best examples of parental figures. I'm glad to know that you miss me too. What happened with me? Well, after you left, nothing much in the streets changed. Nothing at home did for me either. Just me and my grandfather. You remember him, right? Yeah, well, I'm sure you remember how awful a gambler he was. He'd always blow his earnings on fights down in Marcast. Well, one night, came running back late. Told me to hide. It's alright, Mouse. I appreciate your kind gesture, but I'll be fine. I can keep going. So, I did hide. After some arguing, of course. It was the first time I actually saw him scared, not just for himself, but for me too. He shoved me into the cupboard, and not long after, two big burly men were breaking down the door. They demanded some big payment he owed, and apparently they were tired of waiting. They beat the living crap out of him. Oh, I saw the whole thing. And when they finally left him alone, he stared right at me as he died. I know. I know he wasn't the best. He wasn't even good, but he was all I had. And now he was gone. An anger I had never felt before started boiling inside me. I'd lost you, and then my grandfather, and nothing left. I was able to track them down pretty easily. I took one of the blades I'd stolen from the forge and snuck up on them. It was almost pitch black at that point. I was pretty adept, if I do say so myself. I used my surroundings to hide after coming out to stab them. It took a while, but they finally collapsed from the pain. And I got my revenge. I just saw red, and when I was done, I didn't know what to do with myself. It was like all the life left me. Well, it turns out that I wasn't the only one looking for them. A rogue assassin showed up. Someone else had put a hit on the two of them, and I just beat them to the punch. They were impressed, seeing a scrawny little street urchin take down two big brutes with just a dagger. Offered me a place in their company. Oh no, it wasn't sable swords. They're in the next district over. But the Black Blades. Yeah, I know. Pretty impressive, right? It took me to meet everyone, and let me tell you, the training was absolutely brutal. Very unforgiving, but I learned a lot. And I learned I was very good at it. That's about it, actually. My whole life story from when you left to now. Kieran Thorne, top rogue assassin in the Black Blades. The one who's never failed a mission. Well, I know it's not as glamorous as an up-and-coming life of a noble, but I've made it my own. I've done the best with what I was given. Now what? You know, I'm not entirely sure, honestly. I can't exactly kill you, you're my best friend after all, but I am contracted by your uncle to get rid of you, once and for all, as he says. I don't know if you know this, Mouse, but you've really set him off on doing everything he can to kill you. No, I don't think he will. At least not tonight, and definitely not with me. Tell you what, I'll leave for tonight. Just explain to the others and the Duke that something went wrong. The draught wasn't potent enough or some other bullshit excuse. But I'll come back tomorrow night. Don't think I'm coming to try again, but we'll come up with a plan to get you out of here. I'm sure you're exhausted from all the attempts on your life. Of course, my dear. I promise I will return tomorrow night. You not only have my word as a Black Blade, but as your old friend, Crow. But before I go, let me just get that dagger I threw into that keyhole. Now, I shall take my leave. Have a good night, Mouse. I'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, my dear. Be safe. Special thanks to the channel patrons, including Maz Miko, Zephyrus, Miss Hazel 90, Red King's Knight, Candid, Angel Bridgeford, Scout, Dr. Lychee, Madam Little Witch, Cookie, Puppet and Tear, Laura Sanderson, Nova VT, Ryan Y. Gaia, Charlie Radio Static, Cherry Milk Tea, Yuri Tashima, A Dozen Roses, Clementine 0068, Owen, Darkfire238, Silvwren, Sakura Mochizuki, Vox Calamity, Kagome Woods, The Insane One, Micaiah Roll, Francois Canal, Tiger Mori, Lindsay Starr, Iris Towers, Pocky, Jahimi Nanami, and Core the Owl Lady.